Well, because of the rain and thunderstorms around, we can't get out and look at this Fiesta ST, 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds. You don't see that many of them around, but that doesn't mean we don't have things to talk about. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to Trucking Answers, or welcome if it's your first time here. How about that? It's Sunday rant time, and I've got a couple of things to talk about this week that happened, and I want to get out there. So here we go. It's rainy out today, but I washed the car because I have unlimited washing, and doggone, I'm getting my money's worth. All right, so look, two things. First, I'm coming up on a light blue colored trailer this week, headed to the Natty. Now, I don't know what it is because I'm very confused. There's no way to know what the vehicle is. Is it Prime? Is it Amazon? I don't know. It's a new Amazon Prime floral ink, I guess. So anyhow, I'm coming up and I'm thinking, this truck's not going that fast. Well, it turns out the truck is going 37 because I see on the display, right? So I blast past him like nobody's business, and I get on the CB. I'm like, hey, new Amazon Prime ink floral. Hi, you okay back there? And he's like, yeah, well, that'd be all right. I'm fine. What's going on? I go, well, you're going 37 in a 65, so I thought maybe there's some kind of problem or something. He goes, yeah, F you. How about that? So that's pretty good, although he spelled it out. So there you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. I guess 37 is the new 65. I don't know. That's what they say anyways. So that was just great. 37. I guess saving fuel. I don't know. That's why I can't get my packages for 4 days. The real problem this week, right, is the cops. Right. So, and not the way you would think, all right? So, as you know, right, my grandfather was a lieutenant, police force, dad also, until he was shot, medically retired. Come from a police family, love the police. But here's the thing. They got to think, too, like everybody else. So I'm going down 52, leaving out of town. Like normal, because that way you avoid all the construction on the interstate. And what happens? You look up, there's a bunch of lights. Okay, and what is it? The cops have the road blocked. 52, that's great. And they're making everybody turn on some little farm road. Because, as I found out later, there was a fatality accident up ahead, which I didn't know at the time. So, I barely could turn onto this road because where the cop has his, truck, they get a truck now to block the road. They don't leave much room, so brilliant. But you go down this little farm road, it's just a 2-lane road. Barely. Now, this is why you should have GPS on all the time, and I did. But every road that it's taken me down to turn to get back out there, I couldn't make that turn. I couldn't make it, and this is where the problem with the police are. They shouldn't have you go down a road that you can't get down, and if they do, they should have an officer down there telling you where to turn. Oh, there'll be somebody down there having you turn. Not just randomly send you down some county road in the middle of no place. There was another road that I thought I was going to make, but it was a left, and I thought, you know what? There was no shoulder. At the end of the road was just a drop off into the ditch. If you drop your trailer in there or whatever, I'm sure the company would be like, hey, Mark, what are you doing? So I keep going. Eventually I stopped to look at the, to open the GPS farther so I could see farther ahead. Turns out in about 3 miles there was a T. The road was going to turn into a T. So I thought, well, I guess we're going to see what happens there, because I knew that T, at that T, if I could make that left, I could get down to 800 South and get back out. But you get there, and I thought it was pretty nerve-wracking, but I did make that turn. The idea is that if the police route you off the road, they ought to tell you how to get back, or stop you farther up so that you don't turn on a road that is very difficult to get out of. Don't stop you at the farthest place. Stop you farther up and say, all right, trucks need to turn here because this is the only way you're going to get back out onto the interstate. Fortunately, Indiana is mostly north, south, east, west road, so it isn't too much of a problem getting back out as long as you can make the corner. If I'd have had some, Billy Big Rigger, long-nosed Pete with a 10-foot stretch, with all that room back there where you got to have a pole back there holding your hoses, I don't know how they would have got out of there. I guess they would have to just turn around and go back to town and go back out to the interstate. That's just a It's just something the cops should do. They shouldn't turn you down a road that you can't get out of. That's what I think. So that's the story this week. In Amazon, new Prime, this of course was some owner-operator, of course, probably getting 93 cents a mile. I'm getting 93 cents, shut up. Anyway, don't go so slow like this. Super dangerous in the middle of the night, all right? And that's the deal. That's the deal. If you didn't know it, I'm live tomorrow, depending when you watch this, at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's on Monday. So please be there. We will see you there. Hopefully it will stop raining by then. And otherwise, be safe. Have a good day, and keep that GPS operating.